Hi, I'm Graham from Addictive TV in London. We're digital artists and performers. We perform audio and video at the same time, as you just saw in that clip. That was actually Mumbai Royal Opera House a couple of years ago when we were part of a project called Antar Drishti with Baluji Shrivastava, the amazing sitar player. And we never stop learning, in fact, actually, particularly with a project that we've been doing for about the last 10 years called Orchestra Samples. Where in fact India itself as a country joins about 30 other countries that we've been to in the last decade, recording over 200 musicians all over the world playing all sorts of instruments. And the whole project has been one long kind of ethnomusicology course, I guess, for ourselves, as we've recorded kind of so many musicians. And then what we do with the archive, the more and more we build, is we then sample all of those musicians and build music from all the little samples, making brand new music by pairing very, very kind of different instruments that wouldn't normally be, seen together in the real world or heard together. But that's why it's called Orchestra of Samples. Should say a big thanks to Avid for actually asking us to be part of this and to do this. Lockdown's actually given us an opportunity to go through the archives and start making some new work. And in fact, a whole load of samples we haven't actually used yet is from earlier this year in January 2020, when we were actually in India. In the state of Tamil Nadu, and we were travelling down to Rasipuram and to Chennai. And we went all the way up into the Yakult Mountains, where we recorded a guy called Piramal, who is an amazing flute player, a friend of ours. And while we were there, we just recorded a whole load of musicians during our kind of month while we were in India, particularly in Pondicherry, where we recorded with an arts group called Yacha Arts, where we recorded Veena. And we also recorded, interestingly, a Nada Swaram. Unbelievable. We recorded it with a guy called Parthiban, who... the way that he performed was just, it was so kind of contemporary but mixed with kind of traditional at the same time. And obviously we haven't sampled everything and built any music with that yet, but here's a little clip of something we did record a couple of years ago while we were in India. We recorded a singer called Dikshita. There was nothing that we could give her to sort of explain what it was we were doing. We were saying just free form and kind of, just sort of improvise and do what it is that you want to do. And then some years later, we've managed to kind of find other little samples of which we've put together, and particularly with a rebab, which is like a one-string violin that we recorded in Morocco. But here's a little clip. Creating new music out of all of these sort of little pieces from musicians all over the world is actually quite a lengthy and slow kind of process. But if you fancy a go at it, if you go to our website, www.orchestraofsamples.com, click on the remix. You've actually got samples you can download yourself to play with in whatever software it is that you make music in or want to just have a play with. But also, if you go onto our site, you'll see the blog, which details all of the musicians from all over the world, all the hundreds of them that we've recorded and all the different kind of recording sessions, where you can see all of the places that we've been and all the kind of different kind of instruments. And we've recorded a lot of different kind of instruments. Go to the blog, check it out, www.orchestraofsamples.com, and I'm going to leave you with another clip. Enjoy!